let's talk about zero trust. Now, in case you're thinking, what is zero trust? The zero trust model is a mindset shift to not trusting any devices or users by default, even if they're inside the corporate network. Here to show us how easy it is to activate RBAC in NetBackup is our technical marketing engineer, Liji Kuruvula. Hi, Liji.
That's a great question, Sonia. It's a great topic. Zero trust, basically, one of the principles is that you assume that you're in a breach condition all the time. So everything has to be verified explicitly. And you also make sure that you only provide the least amount of privileges, whether it's to a user or a process. So with NetBackup, we actually have the multi-factor authentication, the secure communication using digital certificates. We also have an allow listing that ensures only processes that we published and are signed cryptographically can execute on the system. So this combination allows you to have a robust perimeter that's coming into the appliance itself. We also have intrusion protection detection. But let's take a look at role-based access control and how we can granularly set up access. So here I'm going to go log into a NetBackup system and provision a SQL administrator under role-based access control. So here's some default roles for a SQL Server administrator. I'm going to give the role a name, and then let's go click under permissions. You can see the different assets that are available for the SQL Server and whatever roles are possible. So we can go ahead and choose none and then make it as granular as possible. Or for now, I'm going to provision SQL Administrator. So let's go and give them all the permissions. But it just gives you an example of the granularity you have. So let's assign those permissions, and then we can even select more than one workload, but let's just choose SQL for now. Leave that alone. For protection plans, it allows us to choose which plans and then credentials as well. But I'm going to go and choose a user. Let's say the SQL user in my case is SQL DB admin. So I'm going to provision this user on the system. And now that I've given this role and the permission set, that's how easy it is to configure role-based access control.
Hey, Liji, what does it look like when a workload administrator logs in?
Hey, that's a great question. Let's take a look at how easy it is. So here, now logged in as that SQL DB admin that I provisioned earlier. So I get an incredibly focused view, whether it's protection plans and just the SQL Server assets that we need to protect, right? So let's go in and add a credential for SQL Server. So this allows me to just go in, choose the type of credential that I want to add. I'm going to go ahead and choose the SQL Server Administrator credential. The EKMS credential, it also shows me because I have the privileges for protection plans.
Thanks, Liji. Thanks for watching. Zero Trust is a valuable strategy to protect your data and ensure ransomware resiliency.